the root of the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs is eradication of poverty, social inclusion and better management of the environment. With the clear interlinkages of the goals and cross-cutting effects of poverty, it is believed that with the strategic decimation of poverty and its generational effects, a huge progress would have been made with the implementation of the SDGs in Nigeria. On assumption of office in 2015, President Muhammadu Buhari also realized that the surest way to eradicate poverty in the country was through the provision of jobs, or even more appropriately, keeping Nigerians employed, a task he wholeheartedly committed to. Hello there, and thanks for joining us again this week on Agenda 2030. I hope your week has been great. I am Toyin Kamyang John. In her demonstration of this commitment, the Nigerian government has been making huge financial investment to address the lingering social challenges through the National Social Investment Office, domiciled in the Office of the Vice President. The activities of the office are effectively coordinated by a special advisor to the President, Mariam Weiss. The National Social Investment Program is being implemented through 4 key areas, which include the National Homegrown School Feeding Program, the NPOWER Program, the National Conditional Cash Transfer Program, NCTP, and the Market Money Program, also known as GEEP, which is targeted at supporting about 1,660,000 micro, small, and medium enterprises in Nigeria. On today's episode of Agenda 2030, we will be bringing to you some of the impacts so far recorded in the implementation of the program. Remember, you can always watch this program and other episodes by subscribing to our YouTube channels on youtube.com/FreshNewsTV and youtube.com/Agenda 2030 TV. You can also watch the program live on Facebook. Log on to www.facebook.com/FreshNewsNG and www.facebook.com/Agenda 2030 TV. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Agenda 2030 TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to drop your comments and share with your contacts. Do use the hashtag Agenda 2030 and the hashtag Agenda 2030 TV.
Nigeria will continue to support the United Nations in all its efforts, including the attainment of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. I thank you.
Agenda 2030, showing on this channel. Agenda 2030, leaving no one behind.
The commencement of the SDGs implementation process has no doubt seen the global community, including Nigeria, battling with the task of delivering on the mandate. Incidentally, President Muhammadu Buhari came into the office the same year the new development framework aimed at tackling poverty, problems of environment, and ensuring a more inclusive world in which no one is left behind. The Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, was adopted. Part of the efforts by the federal government is summarized in this series of reports. We begin with the impact made with the NPOWER. Demonstrating the commitment of the government, President Muhammadu Buhari initiated the NPOWER program, which was designed to address the problem of unemployment by harnessing Nigeria's young demography through appropriate skill development efforts to engender inclusion and productivity within the country. The NPOWER Volunteer Corps involves a massive deployment of trained graduates to help assist inadequacies in public service, in education, health, civil education, and agriculture.
My name's Andy Fidelis Onyeka. I'm 31 years old. I'm a farmer. I'm from Anambra West, in Anambra State. Then I'm from Nyatanam precisely. Though immediately after my NYSC, I located at, came back to Onitsha here. I was in NYSC, walking in the streets one day. One guy told me that federal government want to empower people. They were saying that empower. Even me, I think it's a scam, but let me just try. Then I get to apply that evening. When they sent information that go and check your names, whether if you are successful, I checked my name was congratulations. Then at the end of the thing, they asked me to choose my own device. I choose the device. I just threw in my mind that if this thing will be successful, If it's not said, let me just leave it like that. But with time, they sent us message, I'll come and collect my device. Then when I got the device, I noticed that that device still has a video chat inside. It has a manual. There's so many applications that help somebody that wants to learn. People around this place, some are beginning to have interest in poetry. Many of them have started because of me. I used to give them knowledge. Even some secondary school around this place, all of them are coming in form of excursion. Every week, they are coming to this place to know what is happening. They use my farm as a learning school system. If they will have any agri practical or something, they will come to the farm to learn. I used to teach them because it's passion. I don't do this thing because of, I just have passion and I studied agri. I have passion. I want to do something with what my course of study. I thank God that today, I think I have a little success story.
Sunana Habiba Ali. State now ina Maiduguri, ina Borno State. Kuma local government na Goza local government. A haka ne yanzu ina zama a cikin IDP camp Borno State Maiduguri. Kuma ina koyarwa a IDP camp School B. Shekara na 37. Ina koyarwa social studies da maths. Ma primary 1 to 3. Abu da ya faru lokacin shekara 2011 Boko Haram sai shiga kauyenmu misali karfe 8 zuwa karfe 9. Shi yasa muka gudu muka taka da kafa daga kauyenmu Izge under Goza local government zuwa Gulag da kafa 50 km away daga Izge zuwa Gulag under Adamawa state. Amma dai mu fita mu bar gidan muka ba komai daga kaya sai kayan jiki. Na ji wa'an suna hira kan NPOWER kan cewa za a apply Baba Buhari zai ɗibi mutane a aiki a through internet. Kin gane sai nace to sai na kira kawata a waya nace gashi abin da naji Baba Buhari zai ɗibi mutane amma through internet. Sai tace haka ne sai muka je a lokacin to be fact ban da kuɗi ma bashi muka ci. Aka je aka mana uploading komai result namu passport namu da form mun bashi mun ce to kai hakuri mun samu kuɗi zamu zo mu baka. Sai yace mun NPOWER sai nace a yace baki apply wani abu a net ba nace okay. So sai na je na upload phone number nawa akai komai sai na ga kawai congratulations Habiba Ali, you have been selected for NPOWER teach. Sai na yi tsalle a cikin hall na rikice gaba daya kamar zubar ruwa kasa in sha. So alhamdulillah mun ji dadi NPOWER to be katin na ji dadi NPOWER saboda na karu a ciki ko ta wajen fannin ilimi ko ta wajen fannin koyarwa ma yara. Dama ni housewife ne bana aiki ban iya ma rike me ake cece ba. Amma kaga da nake zuwa makaranta ina tare da su malamai ina gani kuma ina guide kaga na samu karuwa. In wata ya kare zan yi divide into 3 ko 2 haka nan zan adashe 20,000 10,000 sai mu manage da sister na to da federal government suna ba mu abinci kyauta a camp 10,000 zan yi manage mu sai kayan miya in akwai order brother suna ba mu taimako sai mu hada mu yi manage da shi haka. NPOWER na samu karuwa a cikin NPOWER sosai kamar ni kam ban san wanda suka yi wannan NPOWER Allah shi musu albarka Allah ya ba su abin da suke nema a duniya. NPOWER na ji daɗin NPOWER ni maraya ne gaba da baya banda uba banda uwa na ji daɗin NPOWER sosai.
My name is Dapil Samuel Ali. I was born into a monogamous home. My father, I lost him shortly. That was 1 year after I was born. Because I was discovered to have challenge with my sight, I was taken to the hospital following a motor accident when I was an infant. Attended the school for blind children in Naka Memorial Secondary School. I heard about the NPOWER program. I applied and then got successful. NPOWER means a lot. It has made me engage. It has made me resourceful and productive, not only to myself, not only to the office where I serve, but to the whole community. I am so privileged to be engaged, and I have been able to put my God-given talent into use to the benefit of the society and persons with visual impairment.
And in furtherance of the giant strides, The government also introduced the Government Enterprises and Empowerment Program, GEEP, to support and accelerate activities of the medium and small-scale enterprises, MSMEs. The sector, according to statistics, employs over 60 million of Nigerians and contributes about 85% total labor force in the country. GEEP issues interest-free loans to market women and traders, artisans, youths and farmers, and is being executed by the Bank of Industry. Beneficiaries receive loans ranging from 10,000 naira to 100,000 naira per applicant for as long as 6 months.
The Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, GEEP, is a loan scheme program for our local artisans, traders, and market women. Today, there are over 1 million citizens in the local economy who have successfully registered with GEEP. GEEP has disbursed over 300,000 interest-free loans in all states and in Abuja, which have improved the trading output of the beneficiaries. There is remarkable participation by women who have recorded 56% of the disbursed loan. Through GEEP, our traders, market women, artisans, and small and medium businesses are given the necessary training which will not only make them pay back the loan, but also equip them with the skills they need to lead and scale up their businesses.
I'm local government area na Anambra State, Nauka South. Ana m ekele ndị Nigeria na ekele onye isi ala na-enye m aka banyere anyị wee nye anyị 100,000 naira loan. Ana m ekele maka na abịa na-ele anyị aka rinne obugodi ogodo nna kwa onye nyere m aka goteche materials nji were alụ ọrụ nwee ike nwee machine nji were akwa nwee ngwa ọrụ na ọbụrụzi echita ọgọ isi anyị godi m ego bifo bido kwaba mana o nyere anyị aka wee na-ekelere shirachichi ike n'ihe ba na-eme amaka a nyere anyị aka so na-enyemaka ba amaka.
My name is Constance Lebechukwu. I'm from Imo State. I'm selling baby wears. Challenges I'm facing before the GEEP loan is that I have there is so many opportunities for me to buy goods and sell, but there is not enough money for the business. But when I collected the GEEP loan and the challenges is less, I use the money for my business and it helps me.
Emini engineer Aziz Afolabi, Emini olùdarí iléeṣẹ́ Aslab Electrotech Nigeria Limited. Mo ti ṣiṣẹ́ ìbáyìí nísìnyí láti 1972 ni. So láti ìgbà tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ yìí àti ìríjọba kankan tó dé tí ó pọ̀ ó ti ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Tọ́ nígbà tíjọba Buhari dé tí wọ́n ní àwọn ràn wá lọ́wọ́ inú wa dùn púpọ̀. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ìjọba Buhari pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run àwa náà mọ̀ dáwó ń padà dáadáa a sì tún mọ̀ rí mi gbà.
Meet Iyajide. She sells fruits on a tabletop in the market down the road. Her entire trading stock is worth about 1,500 naira and her profit about 500 naira. Mama Silas sells rice and beans at the motor park. Her trade and profit is worth a little under 3,000 naira. Iyajide and Mama Silas still have to fend for their children from their meager profits. They wish they could stock more, sell more, and be more profitable. Like you and I, they, like millions of other petty traders, want to grow. Trader Money, an initiative of the National Social Investment Program of President Buhari's administration, is a response to this problem. It is giving petty traders loans starting from 10,000 naira and growing all the way to 100,000 naira as they grow their trade and pay back. Trader Money is reaching traders like Iyajide and Mama Silas across Nigeria and will reach 2 million petty traders by the end of 2018.
The National Cash Transfer Program, NCTP, is another cardinal arm of the Buhari administration's social investment program, under which the federal government has been paying 5,000 naira monthly stipend to the most vulnerable members of the Nigerian society across the country. Beneficiaries are selected from about 500,000 poor and vulnerable households included in the National Social Register.
The conditional cash transfer in particular looks at identifying the poorest and the most vulnerable of our households around the country.
Hauwa Muhammad, mun yi murna mun yi farin ciki da zuwan wannan rana. Mun yi murna mun yi farin ciki da kuɗin da Baba Buhari yake aika mana da shi. Saboda muna jin daɗi har muna sana'an daddawa, muna sana'an gujiya, muna mai da karago. Mun yi murna mun yi farin ciki a dalilin wannan kuɗi mun sai inji muna yin markaɗe muna samun albarka. Saboda haka mun gode, mun gode, mun gode, Allah ya saka da alheri. Allah ya ƙara arziki.
Allah hukuma John da Jam. Allah lamin hukku Baba Buhari shi gaba ya goye su. Allah lamin hukuma ya goye su. Allah barki dinamo. Allah lamin bai dinamo mangudu mu woni. Arjoni. Allah bo wada tabbati dire mako. Allah hukuma alheri. Allah hukuma alheri. Allah taimake shi ya taimake mu. Allah taimako mu taimako Baba Buhari.
Sunana Ezekiel Shatare, ina Orelope Local Government, Taraba State. Lalle kuɗi 5,500 da yake bayarwa ya taimake ni ta fannin sana'ata. Dama ban da kuɗin sayen karfe, kuma ya taimake ni cin gaba cikin gidana, biyan bukata na, kuma na sayi waɗansu karafuna wadda ta taimaka mini. Sannan kuma ga karfin da na saya, wayannan ya taimake ni, ga gudumomi, ga kayan ziga-zigi da wadda ya taimaka mini. Ina farin ciki, ina godiya da abin da Baba Buhari ya yi bisa 1000%, 100%. Allah ya sa ci shin gaba, Allah ya ƙara masa girma, Allah ya sake hayeta, ya samu mulki, ya sake hayewa, mu ji daɗi tare da shi.
In the same vein, the National Homegrown School Feeding Program is another initiative of the Social Intervention Program of the government. The initiative is designed to help in feeding of children in primary schools with healthy, nutritious meals prepared from local agricultural produce, cooked and served by food vendors and cooks in the local communities where the schools are located. The ultimate objectives are bringing real change to the lives of over 20 million children and creating the multiplier effect on the local economies in communities where these schools are located by boosting agriculture, entrepreneurship and employment that will help lift families from poverty in communities across Nigeria.
To a few states shows the beauty of a program being driven by a carefully organized value chain run by everyday local people, local farmers, local cooks, as well as small and medium-scale enterprises whose businesses are fast becoming major contributors to the microeconomy of their respective states and indeed that of the country.
School feeding program has affected my business in a positive way. You can see now that you go around my farms. In the past, I have just 12,000 birds, laying birds. But presently, I have 20,000 birds. And I have more space for more production. Because of this homegrown school feeding program, I was able to supply 350 crates of eggs from my farm on a daily basis.
My name is Abiola Yusuf. I run Winchester Farms, Nigeria Limited. I am directly involved in the National School Feeding Homegrown Program as an aggregator. We are responsible for supply of meat. The effect on my company is enormous. One, in terms of the business, it has increased our capacity. We are able to do more than what we were doing before. And two, we've been able to employ more than what we have employed before. In terms of the sub-aggregators, from my figures, each of them have employed between 5 and 6 direct labor. And if you're looking at that figure, 12 times 6, you're looking at 72 people employed under the meat aggregation. And if you look at the non-direct labor, transporters, you know, the people that are helping to clean the offals after they process the product. You should be looking at around another 80. I can only commend the federal government of Nigeria for a good job done.
Mrs. Arara pé customer mi ni wọ́n, oníbàárà mi ni wọ́n máa bá mi ra àgbàdo. Wọ́n sì sọ àlàyé fún mi pé àwọn máa fi so oúnjẹ fún àwọn sùkúù. Èrò mi nípa ẹ̀ ni pé bí a ti ń ṣe fún àwọn ọmọléèwé náà dáa. Pé kí wọ́n máa ṣe fún àwọn ọmọléèwé dáadáa. Ọjà tiwa náà yóò sì tí a bá ti ń ṣe fún ọmọléèwé wọ́n máa bá wa náà ra àgbàdo. Ọjà tiwa náà ó máa tà. Mo mọ àwọn ọmọ wẹ́rẹ́ tí ń lọ léèwé tí ń jẹ àǹfààní rẹ̀.
So ana m akọ rice ebe a. Ebido mbunyewe ndu na-esi nri na primary school rice na 2017. Mgbe mbụ ana m enwetebu 20 bags per hectare maka na m enwe onye enyemaka mana kịta enwego m onye enyemaka nwekwa ebe m na-eri ya na-enwetedi 63-65 bags. Ọ na-aga n'iru karịa otu o si aga mbụ nji wee nwee ike ịrụ ụlọ go motorcycle.
I'm Hajia Aishatu Imam from Taraba State, Jalingo local government. I'm vendor in Sali Udogo Memorial Primary School. I feed 72 students. Today is Friday. We are giving them moi for the children. And the ingredients preparing moi is beans, egg, crayfish, and I'm using 3 proteins to prepare it. It really helps them and it really reduces hunger. Some students don't used to eat before going to school.
My name is Mrs. Martina Oko. I am a food vendor in Benue State, Makurdi local government area. I'm assigned to feed 100 pupils at NKST Primary School, Wadata. I'm 32 years old. So the experience at NKST Primary School, Wadata, has been rewarding. When I went to the school, I got to meet a lot of children that from their background I could see that they were really excited about the school feeding program, and I could see the hunger among them. They needed the food, they were excited.
Ashenu Faith. I'm in basic 1. I'm 30 years old. I got food in school today. Rice and stew.
My name is Abubakar Abdelwasi. I'm primary 2C. My best food is jollof rice and egg. I like the rice they give us for school.
My name is Okafo Samson. I am 8 years old. I am in basic 2A. I like the food that I was given in school today because it's good.
My name is Aisha Twaziri. I am in basic 3. The food from school is sweeter.
I want to thank the president for bringing food to our school every day.
Agenda 2030. As a successor framework for the Millennium Development Goals, the global community rolled out a bigger, deeper, and more encompassing framework called the Sustainable Development Goals, designed to transform our world, lift the poor out of poverty, as well as ensure inclusive and healthy society. On Agenda 2030, we take you on a media trip to the global destination of the future we want. With everyone on board, we focus on the people and their struggle, the civil society and their agitations, the government and her development effort, the Global Development Agenda, its 17 goals and 169 targets. We bring you all the deliberations, insightful conversations and high-level partnerships on the road to global destination. Agenda 2030, showing on this channel. Agenda 2030, leaving no one behind.
And that's our package for this week. Remember, you can always watch this program and other episodes by subscribing to our YouTube channels on youtube.com/Fresh News TV and youtube.com/Agenda 2030 TV. You can also watch the program live on Facebook. Just log on to www.facebook.com/Fresh News NG and www.facebook.com/Fresh facebook.com/Agenda 2030 TV. Follow us on all our social media platforms at Agenda 2030 TV on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Remember to drop your comments and share with your contacts. Do use the hashtag Agenda 2030 and the hashtag Agenda 2030 TV. Thank you very much for being part of the program this week. I am Toyin Nkamiang John. We will see you again next week. Until then, bye.